Okay, so in this video, we're going to show you how to actually install a module and give you an idea what it looks like actually in the file system, and maybe even take some time to look over some of those files that are included with the framework. Again, I created this a little bit earlier, so we will log in. Dr. Pepper. This was the empty one that we created in an earlier video. Let's see, we'll run a little slow because I'm actually crunching the other video. So we'll go here to upload. We're going to upload a module. So here actually I have tooltips. We're going to drop that on here. And as you notice, it's pretty quick. It's drag and drop. It tells you what happened. It says it uploaded it. It actually checks and makes sure, it decompresses it, makes sure that it is a module with the correct module file in there. And it'll give you an error, of course, if it's not. So we can go back out to here. And right away, you'll see that in your modules, now we have a module called Tooltip. Okay, type Tooltip. This gives you a little bit of details about that module, maybe some tables that it might add, what else it requires, if it requires another module to be installed before this one can be installed, whether it supports upgrades and removals and things like that, and any other notes that someone may or may not have added to this. So jump back out there. You can see module is version 1.0, and currently it's grayed out because it's not installed. So we'll go ahead and actually install that. Okay, so now it's bold here, and we can see that this is blue and all, so we know that this is installed. So, of course, you could uninstall it again, so we'll go ahead and uninstall it. And now you can actually delete it as well. It doesn't delete until you actually hit this delete trash can here, so you can install and uninstall as many times as you want. So we'll actually put that back in there. Now you'll notice that, it didn't seem like it actually placed any menus in here, but it actually put something here under config. So we can go into config, and we can see that this allows us to modify and edit tooltips. Another thing that it did is it actually installed a role in there under tooltips, because that's the module name, and this just really has one access that it adds into there. That's just full access to tooltips. If for some reason you needed to have create, update, read, delete, so on and so forth on your module might have 80 different access privileges here under that specific module, but in this case we really just have one. So let's jump back over to that tooltips, hit add tooltip. Now again, what this does, it'll actually put tooltips, bootstrap tooltips onto the screen. So anything that's under the actions class, and let's see, we have FA because we're using font awesome, and edit. We want to say edit record, make that one active. And again, the same thing we'll do with the delete. So actions, FA for font awesome, and delete is actually a little trash can. So we're just going to say delete record and activate that one. And what that will actually do is now if we roll over here, we have edit record, we have delete record. So that's what our font awesome, or what our tooltips one does. So it makes it real easy. Say, we can add activate, signifies that it's active because it's the checkbox one. And you could really, these of course work on anything. So if you go to any of these that actually have, let's see if we have another one in here. No. Oh, these guys should have something. Here you go, edit record. Now this one here might say, list details. So we can add a tooltip for that. So it allows, that specific module, makes it so that people can add tooltips all over the place, real easy to help figure out what's going on with different settings and whatnot. And like I said, I think the modules are really the meat and potatoes of the whole framework, just to be able to drop those in there and modify it.